Hey guys, come join us on our adventure of making our very own lightsabers at
Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, Savi's workshop. It was one of the most awesome experiences. At the very end, we're going to give you some tips and tell you why we picked the themes that we did of our lightsabers. Come check out our video. If you like deadly Jedi weapons, vlogs from a galaxy far, far away, or anything Star Wars, make sure to hit the subscription button and the notifications bell so you don't miss any of our videos.
Over the lighting, let's make this as fast as possible.
You stay with your group, remember, no flash cannon, guys.
Me and the little guy?
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome. Welcome.
Right, so thank you for coming in so quickly. Right this way. Thank you for coming in so quickly.
Oh, scratch your head.
You ready? He's been asking about this all day today.
Welcome! Welcome, builders. I apologize for rushing you in. You see, it's just with the First Order landing not too long ago, and stormtroopers patrolling constantly. You can never be too sure whom exactly we allow into these four walls. But you've made it. Take a look around. I know it may not look like much, but to us, this is everything. But allow me to introduce us. Today, there is Adam and Josie. My name is Sen, and we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. Now, as gatherers, you may seem like scrappers, but we are so much more than that. We've gone throughout the entire galaxy in search of relics and pieces of our history. You see, we've gone to Coruscant, Jeddah, Dathomir, even Kashyyyk, all in hopes of being able to restore balance to the Force. And you see, if stormtroopers walk on in here, as we were close, they would just see clutter and junk. But to us, all of us here now in the know, we know that this is priceless history, but we need to preserve our history in order to ensure we have a future. You see, builders, we are in troubled times, and we have been time and time again throughout our past. But in troubled times, legends arise, much like Luke Skywalker. You may have heard of him, correct? Well, we are in the midst of a new legend. Her name is Rey, and she has ignited a spark of hope throughout the galaxy, which is why each of you are here today. But you're also here for one other reason. You're here for this. The lightsaber. Now the lightsaber is elegant and enigmatic. To build a lightsaber is an art form. It is a direct reflection of its builder, with the Force flowing freely through one another. And the lightsaber has been held by the greatest of heroes and their strongest of enemies. But building a lightsaber, although a big task, starts small. It all starts with this. The Kyber crystal. Now the Kyber crystal is the heart of your lightsaber, the single most important part. It focuses the Force and magnifies it. It harnesses and intensifies its energy. So much so that the color of your crystal will depict the color of your blade. And for you today, builders, we've got quite a few colors. Let's go ahead and start with blue. The blue Kyber crystal was once wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his apprentice Anakin Skywalker, and today is held by Rey. Green. Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and the legendary Luke Skywalker. Violet. Rare and beautiful, much like the crystal that was once wielded by Master Mace Windu. And lastly, red. The red Kyber crystal, the crystal of power, held by the likes of Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, and today is the crystal that is held by none other than Kylo Ren himself. But enough about these stories, builders. It's time to start your journey. But in order to do so, we need to pick a Kyber crystal. So do me a favor and everyone close your eyes. Now, which crystal is calling to you? Which crystal resonates in your heart? Imagine your lightsaber. Hold that image in your mind. And builders, go ahead and open your eyes. Now, Adam and Josie are going to come around and help you with the selection of your Kyber crystal. Excellent work, builders. Now, if you haven't done so, please place the crystal in that green holder in front of you. We now need a place to harness this crystal. This is going to be the hilt. Now, the hilt is the foundation of your lightsaber. It's going to be the center of control, and most importantly, it's going to make sure that none of us are sending any fingers up. First and foremost, in that long column, you have your chassis. This is where your Kyber crystal will live. You have grips, an emitter where the blade will be emitted from, a pommel to protect your power cell, and lastly, activation plates. These are your on and off switch. Now, building a lightsaber is a personal journey, but if you happen to need any assistance, that's what the gatherers and I are here for. Now, builders, are we ready to build? Yes. All right, let's build.
All right, so this is the part where we did all of our building, and you seem to know exactly what you wanted, huh? He had no problem. He picked the crystal that he wanted, and he picked every piece. He just knew instantly, which is something I think kids are like really good at, right?
Yeah.
So what part was your favorite, and why did you pick some of these parts here?
My favorite part is the red ball right there. It's glowing in there a little bit.
That is really neat that you can see. You can actually see the Kyber crystal light up through the ignition plates. What I love about your lightsaber, there's highlights of red all throughout, whether it's the emitter or the pommel, and especially the activation plates. You picked this really cool red that is a kind of a theme. I think you did a beautiful job making your lightsaber, bud. Because it took way too long to make my lightsaber. I couldn't make up my mind. I wanted a more traditional style of lightsaber.
Yeah.
These pieces called to me. I was kind of inspired by my favorite lightsaber is Luke's Return of the Jedi. And I want to show you guys something so cool. We didn't plan this at all. By accident, we made complete opposites lightsabers. The bottom grips are vertical and the top grips are horizontal, and the emitters, they look like complete opposite lightsabers, a lot like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Dude, that is so cool.
We're placing your hilts inside of those crystal stabilization chambers. You see, this is usually a task done with the Force through a Force wielder, but us as simple gatherers have managed to manipulate technology in order to expedite this process. I'd like to say it's without fail, but everyone has their days. You see, Adam is coming around and he's double checking every single emitter matrix. Take my word for it that if even one is inverted, it is not the prettiest sight to see. That and Josie, how's that vortex ring looking? Good, great. All right, fingers crossed. Now it's going to be time for us to stabilize and form a bond. What's happening?
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, join. You will be. It is time.
Wow. Master Yoda. The Force must be strong in here, builders. And now, it clearly must be time. We finally get the chance to forge that bond between builder and saber. But just as we started this journey, we're going to take this next step together. So on my mark, we're going to take a big step forward. Place your hand on your hilt and activate. Builders, take that step forward. Place your hand on your hilt. Go ahead and activate. Builders, please raise your lightsabers. You have each built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and Sith that have come before you. And just as they did, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Excellent work, builders. That bond is complete. Please lower and deactivate your lightsabers. Congratulations, everyone.
Complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny you seek, your own path. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. And most importantly, thank you, builders. Thank you for seeking us out. You've each built a lightsaber that is as unique and extraordinary as each of you in here today. But in your hands you hold remarkable power, and remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. To protect your brand new lightsaber, we're pleased to present you a saber sheath as you depart. Unfortunately, builders, our time together in here has come to an end. but your journeys are just beginning. It's time to make your mark on the galaxy. And who knows, maybe one day us the Gatherers will be standing right here, telling all of your stories. Until then, as we say here at Black Spire Outpost, till the spire!
Till the spire!
Thank you, builders. Thank you so much.
Thumbs up. All right.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
What do you say? Dude, was that awesome or what?
Yeah.
That was so much fun. You hear Master Yoda? Dude, Knuckles. Boom.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Whoa. Dude, that was great. Power and control. Why did you get that?
Because I had a red crystal and I built it like a bad guy.
Cause he's like a little mini Kylo Ren. Boy, you get real mad sometimes, huh? I could not make up my mind about which theme I wanted to get for my lightsaber. Elemental nature seems so cool and unique. There's no lightsabers from the Legacy series that have like a raincore tooth or look natural, right? I almost got that one, but then protection and defense looked like a really cool, like an elven theme to it. It had a lot of gold in it and stuff, but my heart just called out to truth and justice. And those are two qualities that I stand for as a person. This lightsaber, I don't know if we're gonna do it again. I built this as if I was gonna have one lightsaber the rest of my life. Man, let me tell you guys, I can't stress this enough, that you're not just paying for a bag and a lightsaber and a blade. It is the experience, right? That we did it together in Galaxy's Edge. You walk into this cave and it was so theatrical. They did an awesome job, right?
Yeah, and we saw stormtroopers walking around.
Yeah, it's like you're in Disneyland and you're in Galaxy's Edge and you go through this whole experience, and I still get chills down my back when I hear Yoda talk to us. It was just a really awesome experience, right, from beginning to end. So here's an up-close look at my lightsaber. I love the emitter. It reminds me of Luke Skywalker. And I'm not super crazy about the ring on the pommel, but both choices had rings on the pommels. One tip is that there's two emitters, and this is one of them that's really wide, and it makes it really hard to get into the bag that they give you to protect it on your way home and when you're hanging out inside a Disneyland park. My first tip for you guys is take a minute, look at all the pieces, and decide what you want before you go so you don't waste your time deciding what theme you want, right? You can also make reservations at Savi's workshop too, that just if you think it might be a busy day like a Saturday, you're gonna wanna make a reservation and you can pick what time to go. Coming up in one of our next videos, we're gonna compare our Savi's workshop lightsabers to a couple of the Legacy lightsabers. We're gonna talk about the pros and cons and what the differences are, right? So thank you guys so much for checking out our video, guys. We had an awesome, fun experience at Galaxy's Edge. Unforgettable. I know it's got a kind of an expensive price tag, but I know you guys won't regret it. So, and may the Force be with you. You're going down, Landon Sidious. Boof. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.